New year, new resolutions. But how do we actually keep them? In this video, I'm going to show you how to keep your New Year's resolutions and achieve your goals. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Coach Simona. I upload weekly videos on how to simplify your life and have great relationships with others. So if you want to stay tuned, hit the subscribe button below and the bell next to it to get notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's jump right into my first tip. My first tip is to keep your resolutions simple and realistic. We all want to achieve great things in life. But the number one reason why it's so hard to keep our New Year's resolutions is because we want to do too many things at once. And we get overwhelmed. So here's what we're going to do now. I want you to take a look at your New Year's resolutions. Or if you don't have any, that's even better. Pick one that can be also considered a SMART goal. I won't get into many details about SMART goals right now, because I've made a whole video about it. And I'll link it in the cards and also in the description bar below. But for this video, let's recap what a SMART goal actually is. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. Alright, now let's formulate your resolution for the new year. Here are some examples of resolutions that are too vague and probably won't work. I want to be happy. I want to lose weight. And I want to marry my boyfriend. You see how the first two are not specific enough and too general. And the last one is not entirely up to you.
Will you marry me?
No. Say it like you mean it.
Now let's take a look at 3 examples that are actually SMART goals. I want to speak German at level B1 by the end of December 2019. Here's another one. I want to lose 30 pounds by the end of December 2019. And here's one more. I want to launch my social media marketing agency and have 20 clients by the end of 2019. Quick question. What is your resolution for 2019? Comment down below and let's make it official. Now it's time for tip number 2. Make a detailed action plan. No matter what your resolution is, the only way to make it happen is to consciously choose a set of actions that are going to bring you closer to achieving your goal. Now let's try a little coaching exercise. I want you to imagine how would you feel if you kept your New Year's resolution. Close your eyes and imagine that you have achieved your goal. Imagine you are that successful version of yourself now. What can you see, hear, and feel? Now in your mind, visualize the steps you took to get there, including the point where you are now, making that initial decision. You may now open your eyes and use these feelings of excitement and happiness to take action. Now take a piece of paper and write down the first step that you need to take to achieve your goal. For example, if your New Year's resolution is to learn to speak German at level B1 by the end of the year, the first step that you may need to take is to hire a tutor or to find the right online program that suits your needs. Now, whatever your end goal is, I want you to pause this video and write down the first step that you need to take today.
A few moments later.
Now, let's take this first step and make it even smaller and more actionable. Set 2 to 3 hours to do your online research, then reflect on your choices and make a decision by the end of the week. The reason why so many New Year's resolutions actually fail is because people don't have bite-sized steps to follow, and they quickly feel overwhelmed, which inevitably leads to quitting. Now, I don't want this to happen to you. So let's get to tip number 3. Don't be too hard on yourself. Raise your awareness instead. I'll be making a separate video on self-awareness because it's a very broad topic and we've got a lot of things to cover. But for the purposes of this video, let's say that every time you are mindful of your own actions and you're conscious of the consequences that will probably follow these actions, you win over the fight or flight response of your brain. Now, here's what will happen if you're too strict with yourself. You're going to sabotage yourself and stay in your own way. Now, imagine that your monkey brain is like a 5-year-old that wants to play games all the time. And if you're acting like a parent, no wonder you will sabotage yourself. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to learn how to negotiate with yourself. Every time you catch yourself having negative thoughts like, but I'm not good enough, there are others that are better than me, I feel like an imposter, just think in your mind, but wouldn't it be great if that actually happened? Wow, the end result would be amazing. I'm not going to tell you that keeping your New Year's resolutions is going to be easy, because I remember my own resolutions. I couldn't launch my coaching business for 2 years. And I had a coach back then that told me something. Start before you're ready. Just don't let your fear interfere with your mission. Don't let your monkey mind pull the strings. Just take focused action every single day and you will achieve your goal. So to recap, first, keep your resolutions simple and realistic by turning them into SMART goals. Second, make a detailed plan with small steps that you can take right away. And last but not least, don't be too hard on yourself. Raise your awareness instead. Alright guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on my weekly videos, just like this one. I love you guys, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye!